you hiding? Come on out!
I just got a tip that there's a guy who's famous for having these awesome horns.
Really? Let's go and question him.
Out of my way!
The rhinoceros beetle has 3 horns.
It looks really tough.
Fess up! You're the horned insect hunter.
What? Insect hunter? No way. I admit my horns are quite amazing, but I don't hunt other insects. I only use my horns when others try and steal my food.
Well then, who is this horned desperado that's hunting insects?
All I know is that this scary dude has not 1, but 2 horns.
He has 2 horns?
That's right, and he has a humongous mouth, too.
A really big mouth?
I saw him from a distance, so that's all I can remember.
Hey, dude, I told you this is my food.
I don't see your name on it. Plus, I saw
Molly,
it first.
do you have everything down?
Since each witness can only remember one characteristic of the culprit, instead of writing things down, I thought drawing a picture would be better.
Good. It might take some time, but let's get descriptions from all the witnesses and figure out who the culprit is like a puzzle.
Ready. Rabby.
Oh, so they're trying to draw what the culprit looks like, right?
Rabby.
Then, while they're collecting intel for their drawing, we can take it easy and wait here until they finish their work.
Easy breezy. I'm not sure. It happened so fast. All I remember is that he had 4 legs.
He had 4 legs? That's right. He had 4 legs and a huge mouth, and he was brown. I was scared for my life, so I didn't get a good look at him. But his body was bigger than his legs and round. That's all I remember.
Do you know the horned insect hunter?
That guy! All I remember is that he swallowed a bug whole with his long tongue and his cheeks bulged out. Oh, he scared me so much that I couldn't hunt.
Now that you're here. Oh, his cheeks bulged out.
You know what? He looks really familiar.
If you drew 2 eyes on it, wouldn't it look like a frog? Like this? A frog? There's a frog that has horns?
That's it. Frogs eat insects to survive, so it makes sense a frog would be our insect hunter. The question is, how are we going to find this frog with horns?
That's easy. We just have to go ask some frogs.
Let's question the frog. Have you seen a frog like this?
Oh, horned frog? Of course. But it'll be hard to spot him, because the horn-like parts look a lot like the tips of leaves.
Tips of leaves? Brown-colored leaves, eh?
It's a frog! It really looks exactly like the drawing!
Here's my chance. Now the mystery!
Now the mystery! Rabby! Now the mystery is solved!
The culprit that was hiding in leaves and attacking insects was the Asian horned frog. It's an expert at camouflage. Its 2 horn-like growths above its eyes look like the tips of leaves, which makes it easy for it to hide. By hiding in leaves, it can stay concealed from its enemies, and it provides an advantage while hunting. Oh yeah, and the technique of drawing a picture of a culprit through descriptions made by witnesses is called a montage. It's a technique that's used quite often in investigations, so it's good to know.
It was this flower that bit me.
A flower can't move on its own, so how can it attack? Maybe it was some critter that bit you, and then it ran away real fast?
Pete, let me take some pictures first.
Or maybe there's an insect inside the flower.
You're wrong, Pete. No insects here. See, look.
So then, who could have attacked Coco? Let's take a closer look.
Coco, are you all right? Who did this to you? I'll teach him a lesson.
Relax, buddy. The forest detectives have this under control.
That's right, Pete. I have faith that you'll solve this case for me.
Hey guys, there's something moving on that tree back there.
It might be the culprit that attacked Coco. Let's check it out.
The critter that attacked my Coco is hiding somewhere around here, huh?
Butterfly, butterfly.
Aha! That'll do nicely. Gentlemen, start flapping. Do you think the guy that attacked Coco is on the tree that Red Nose went to check?
Captain, let's go over there.
No. In my experience, the culprit always returns to the scene of the crime because he wants to make sure he hasn't left any clues.
Hey then, Captain, how about we go deep undercover?
Okay, sounds like a plan. Hold on, I have the perfect disguise. I saw something move right up there.
Oh, that scared me. The leaf is moving.
Oh boy, it's an insect that looks just like a leaf. That's why Coco thought it was the flower.
You can see me? Oh, this is terrible.
You attacked Coco, didn't you?
What? What are you talking about? I live a quiet life camouflaged as a leaf. You guys are blowing my cover. I'll start swaying to look more like a leaf. Sway, 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 sway.
Huh? That's right. A while back, there was this guy that attacked insects by blending into his background. Nothing but flowers here.
Finally, the forest detectives are back on the right track.
Hey, Pete, I think a flower is missing.
What? Let me see. You're right. One's gone. But a flower can't just walk away.
Hold on, Pete. It wasn't a flower.
You're right. It wasn't a flower.
It was something that looked like a flower that moved.
Oh! The flower's moving. The mystery is... Captain, what is it?
That's right, Pete. I have faith that you'll solve this case for me. That flower just moved.
Captain, hurry, say it!
Now the mystery is solved!
Captain, I can't believe you gave them the case because of Coco. What a waste! That picture could have been in our logbook.
Don't worry, Kiki. Our journey to become great detectives isn't over yet.
culprit that attacked Coco usually hides behind flower petals and then strikes at prey with its sharp forelegs. It's called the orchid mantis. The orchid mantis may be as pretty as a flower, but its hunting skills are ferocious.
What is that?
Camouflaged as a leaf, this critter is a leaf mantis. It hides out looking like a dead leaf, and then with its saw-like forelegs, it attacks its prey. Out of all the culprits I've investigated, these two mantises have the best disguises by far. Although we ended up solving the case, I can't shake this icky feeling. Why did Dolph and his crew let us solve the case first? Baba, was it this guy?
Don't think so. The leg I saw before wasn't this smooth.
Baba, try drawing what you saw on this.
Look, guys, isn't it stunning?
The hind leg is all rough and bumpy.
This definitely isn't a frog's leg. And a frog has webbed feet.
This guy doesn't. Who is this muscly guy?
Hold on, I think he's an insect.
Insect?
That's right. Insect legs are characterized by having segments.
That's true, so it must be an insect.
Pete, this is going to require some legwork. How about we split up into two teams of two?
Actually, I was just about to suggest splitting up into teams too.
Fine, let's question all the strong insects first.
Sounds good, because it takes a strong insect to know a strong insect.
All right, let's split up and investigate.
Rebby.
Its hind legs are really humongous.
Wow, lumpy bumpy, real muscle legs.
Anyway, how are we gonna find this guy in this big jungle?
Captain, the forest detectives split up into two teams to investigate.
Okay, then we'll split up into two teams as well and follow them. You two go and tail Red Nose, and I'll follow Coco.
Yes, sir.
Hey, do you know who has muscular hind legs like this?
I see its bulky leg is as strong as my horns. I'm sure it belongs to this guy I know.
Where do we have to go to find this muscly guy?
He likes to eat sweet things.
He likes sweet things, huh?
This isn't him. The guy I saw had way bigger hind legs.
You say you saw a fellow with big hind legs?
I did. Do you know a guy that has big, muscly hind legs?
Of course. My buddy's hind legs are as strong as my jaw.
Yahoo! It's most important that I meet him. So where can I find this buddy of yours?
He's at the sugarcane field. He goes there quite often.
Sugarcane field?
Up there. Looks like someone nibbled on it.
I bet it was that guy. His friend said that he liked sugarcane sap.
Coco, I know that already. Anyway, let's not waste any more energy looking for him. Instead, let's get some sugarcane sap and lure him in.
That's a great idea! It's yummy.
Stop eating and come down, Baba!
Oh! Whoa! Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Captain, are we going to squeeze sap out from that hole too?
Nope. All we have to do is sit tight and wait.
Now let's hide and wait for him to take the bait. Operation Stakeout.
Why isn't he taking the bait?
Captain, how long do we have to wait?
Something smells good. Is that mussels?
Baba, I think that's our guy. His hind legs are really big and muscular.
Whoa. Master, I would like to be your student. What do I have to do to make my legs as muscular as yours?
Listen, it's not as easy as you think.
And the mystery is...
Banana blaster!
Whoa!
How dare you attack my student? I'll teach you a lesson. Gentlemen, let's retreat. If we get caught by muscle legs, we're goners.
Now the mystery is solved!
Whoa.
The insect with the humongous hind legs was none other than the frog-legged leaf beetle. It may have scary-looking legs, but it's actually a cute bug that likes to eat sweet sugarcane sap. As it was about to mate with a female that happened to come by,
Hey, look! Another male showed up!
the male's big and strong hind legs are the perfect weapon for fighting off other males that interfere with their mating. Ultimately, the male with the strongest hind legs gets to mate with the female. I could have sworn there was no one else here but us.
What if a ghost?
Molly! No, that's impossible. I mean, there are no ghosts, right?
Molly, can you enlarge the yellow face?
Sure thing.
Rebby! Rebby! Rebby!
A yellow-colored mask. The culprit is teasing us by hiding his identity behind a mask. I bet the bugger is still hiding around here watching us. Kiki, Rebby, let's go search the area thoroughly. Move out!
Yes, sir, Captain!
Oh, how I wish I could take a picture with Coco, too.
Hey, what's this?
The guy has just a face and no body.
A floating head! That's even worse!
No, you guys. If you look closely, here, it has legs.
It has 6 legs, so it's an insect?
That's right, it's an insect. When we were taking pictures, it was behind us. Right over there on those flowers.
Phew, I'm so glad that it wasn't a ghost.
Yep. How dare it try and scare us if I get my hands on it?
An insect that looks like a face? That's it! Remember there was a moth that had owl-like eyes on its wings?
The moth protected itself by scaring off enemies with its big eye-shaped spots on its wings.
A butterfly or a moth might have some info, so let's go ask. Coco, go left!
Okay!
Hey guys, this pattern is a defense to scare off enemies, right?
Not sure. If it had something like big eye shapes on its wings like us, then it could scare off birds or other animals. But I don't see how a small face would scare off anyone.
It wouldn't scare anyone?
Look up there, guys! I thought it was a twig, but it's an insect!
That's it. I forgot there are insects that look like leaves or flowers. If that's the case, then maybe the guy with the yellow face is camouflaging himself like those other insects.
We hide so that we don't get caught by our enemies. We try to blend into our surroundings as best as we can. So we avoid colors and shapes that grab attention.
Now that I think about it, the bug in the picture is the total opposite of these guys.
He's making himself more noticeable to birds and frogs.
I bet you can make him out even from far away.
He probably uses a different weapon to fight off predators.
Weapon?
I know. Maybe its bright yellow color is a warning to predators not to bother it. In that case, I'm sure its natural enemy, a bird or a lizard, would know it.
No, Pete. We could have saved a lot of time if you had come to this conclusion earlier.
It's not too late yet. Let's hurry and question some critters that hunt insects.
Up there! It's the yellow face mask!
The culprit must have took off his mask. Let's take a look at it.
Rabby, Rabby!
Yeah! Stinky!
Hey, Lizard, have you seen an insect that looks like this?
Sure, I've seen him around. He looked yummy, so I went in for a taste, but his bad stink turned me off. After that, I don't go near him.
Bad stink?
Oh, it's disgusting. He showed up a minute ago, so I just left. He was on those red flowers. He still might be there.
Red flowers? Let's go check it out.
What happened here?
Hey, look up there!
We found you. So you're the one, the fifth mask in our picture.
Don't bother me. I'll give you a whiff of my stink bomb.
Hold your breath. Now the mystery is solved. The mysterious face in our photo was a critter called a stink bug. Stink bugs live off of flower nectar, and they protect themselves from enemies with their foul smell. The animals that have experienced this stench remember their unique and bright yellow-colored pattern and avoid them if they see them again. There are so many different ways that insects protect themselves. Mother Nature is truly amazing.
There's the bloodsucker! Bloodsucker! Help me! Molly, you just fell into a puddle, that's all.
Oh, what a bunch of scaredy cats. How are you going to investigate if you're so scared?
Blood! Delicious blood!
Oh, my bites are so itchy! Did you see the culprit?
Nuh-uh. It was dark and it was so fast I couldn't see it.
I knew it. It must be a ghost.
We're the Great Forest Detectives. Ghosts don't exist. Let's head back out there first thing in the morning.
What are these? They look really weird. They probably got in here when I fell into that puddle. I'll take good care of them.
Yummy blood!
Who are you? I'm gonna let you have it.
The bloodsucker must have followed us all the way here. The pupae are gone, leaving only their shells.
I wonder what happened. Anyway, Molly, turn off the lights, and when the culprit comes out, take pictures. The camera has a flash, so it'll still capture the sucker even though it's dark.
Okay.
What is this?
Oh, brother, this is a photo of Baba's nostrils.
So that's what my nostrils look like.
Oh, here! Are these the culprits?
Hold on. Aren't these insects?
That's it. The constant buzzing sound. That was their wings beating. Molly, didn't you say that the critters in your water bottle disappeared?
Yeah, but they lived under the water and they didn't have any wings. Plus, they looked way different from the guys in the picture. But remember, bugs change a lot from when they are young to adulthood.
That's true. Like caterpillars and butterflies.
Come on, let's go back to that puddle.
Oh, big down there!
It looks exactly like the critters that Molly brought home. Hey, wait. I think the little guy's moving.
Something's coming out!
Wow, that's so cool. It has wings now.
The mystery is solved.
What happened, Pete? Why didn't the logbook do anything?
I don't know. I'm sure that we got the right guy. Huh?
Buzzing sounds! Pete, look up there!
Freeze, sucker! You're the blood-sucking fiend, aren't you? We even have photographic proof.
It's not me. I live on nectar and fruit sap.
Don't lie to me. Even your wing sound is exactly like the culprit's.
Wing sound? You have me confused with a female mosquito. Mommy mosquitoes with eggs in their tummies like to eat blood.
Mommy mosquitoes?
We look alike except we have different antennae. Mommy mosquitoes like to rest during the day, so try and find one that's just sitting around. I'm late for a date. See ya. Yeah.
Pete, over there!
Its antennae are different. This must be our culprit. Fess up. You're the mosquito that's been sucking everyone's blood.
Yeah, so? Do you want me to suck yours too?
Yeah. Well, what do you think? We're so stinky even a mosquito wouldn't bite us.
I can smell your sweat. I think you'll taste delicious!
Now the mystery is solved! The culprit that's been sucking the animal's blood was a pregnant female mosquito. The water critters that Molly discovered were actually mosquito larvae. The larvae live underwater, then turn into pupae, and finally grow into adults. Male mosquitoes live on flower nectar and fruit sap. But female mosquitoes, after mating, have to suck on the blood of animals to nourish the babies in their stomach. Mosquitoes are attracted to the smell of sweat. So to avoid getting bitten, it's a good idea to wash frequently.
Look, guys!
A honeybee? That's it! It poked holes in the paper with its stinger and sucked out the honey. Honeybee, you're the thief, aren't you?
The thief? I've never even seen a pot of honey. Plus, honeybees don't use their stingers unless it's an absolute emergency. Now that I see it, the honeybee stinger seems a bit small.
And its mouth is too stumpy to suck out honey from a hole.
Which dodo said the bee was the culprit anyhow? Come on, detectives! Let's find the real thief! Huh?
Wow! It sure has a long mouth.
You're right. With a mouth like that, I'm sure it could suck out honey from a hole. Fess up! It was you who stole the honey from our pot!
Steal honey?
Don't act innocent, because we have pictures to prove it. Molly?
Here, Pete.
Look, do you see all these holes?
My tube is much too weak to punch holes through paper.
You can't make holes in paper?
Actually, an animal just came up to me by mistake, thinking I was some honey-eating bird.
Bird? There's a bird that eats honey?
It looks a lot like me, so we're always getting mixed up.
If it can poke holes through paper, then the bird probably has a sturdy beak. Baba, we need a higher view to find it.
Got it! Oh, hey you!
We found it! There really is a bird that eats honey.
The mystery is solved!
Oh,
Pete, look up there! Who is that?
You're the one that stole our honey, aren't you? You honey thief!
Who are you?
We're the Great Forest Detectives. Now hand over our honey.
What? How rude!
Whoa! Whoa!
Baba!
Like bees, hummingbirds live on honey. The culprit that stole our honey was none other than the hummingbird.
I can flap my wings about 80 times per second. And while hovering midair, I can eat honey with my pointy beak. You could have gotten badly hurt.
Phew, thank you.
Anyway, as long as you're okay now, my name is Coco. Who are you guys? I thought I heard you say you were forest detectives.
Oh, us? I'm the great detective Pete.
I'm the master of martial arts, Bubba.
And I'm the intel expert, Molly.
We're the Forest Detectives.
Great Detective Pete? Oh, give me a break. If you're so great, then where's your detective logbook and badge?
Detective logbook? And badge? What are those? Molly, have you heard of them?
Nuh-uh.
I don't know what they are either.
Oh, brother, how could you call yourself great detectives without these things?
Why, you?
Calm down.
You need to have a logbook in order to call yourself a great detective. You have to fill up your logbook to get your detective's badge. Then the path to the legendary Mystic Island will be revealed. I'm venturing out to be a great detective myself. So then what does that make us? That makes you guys... dodo heads!
What? How dare you?
Calm down, Pete.
That's not true.
Pete, Papa, and Molly are famous detectives in our forest. Just a while back, they uncovered who the invisible monster was that was terrorizing the forest. They found out how the female praying mantis died. And they even solved the mystery of the ant death traps.
That's right! The forest detectives are awesome!
Gratefully, many of our forest friends came to our defense and shed light on all our good work. We are the proud and great Forest Detectives.
You don't look that great to me, but you seem to have seen a lot of action. Okay, I'll help you guys become real great detectives.
You'll what now?
Let's all become great detectives together!
I knew it! Yet another damsel in distress who needs my awesome skills.
It's more like you need me. Dodo.
What? Why you?
Stay cool.
I can't believe I have to lug around these goofballs from now on.
Hey, what did you say just now? You take that back!
Who's that big dork with the red clown nose standing next to my Coco?
Rabby.
Coco, I see you're still testing my undying love for you. We must solve every mystery first before that clown with a red nose does. My tummy's been hurting since this morning.
Baba, that's why I told you to stop inhaling so much food.
I can't hold it in. Have to go number 2. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, brother. Bugs around here are pretty timid. They wouldn't dare go anywhere near a mantis. So I wonder who could have drowned him.
I bet it was a bird because mantises are its natural prey.
There's no way it was a bird. A bird would eat the mantis straight away, not cast him aside.
Pete's right. We accused a bird last time and we got into trouble for it.
Praying mantises don't usually go in the water. I bet the culprit is someone that lives underwater.
Rabby.
So the culprit lives underwater?
Rabby.
Yummy.
That's it. The praying mantis died at 12 o'clock. As we all know, that's lunchtime. The praying mantis must have seen something yummy in the water. He jumped in to eat it, but then drowned. Gentlemen, let's go inspect the pond. Move out! Oh, that feels good. Oh? Water. I need water.
They all seem too small to go after the mantis. Oh, Pete, look!
A salamander? That's it. A salamander could definitely drown a mantis. Salamander, you drowned the mantis, didn't you?
No way! In fact, sometimes praying mantises eat us!
Praying mantises eat salamanders?
Yeah. Just recently, a mantis showed up at the pond and scared me senseless. But thankfully, it jumped into the water on its own and drowned.
On its own?
Mantises are scary, so please don't mention them to me ever again! Somebody help! That's a zombie! A mantis zombie!
What's the matter, Baba? It's a zombie! Water. I need water. Water. I can't believe it. The praying mantis just went into the water.
Maybe the mantis was so hungry that he lost his mind and went cuckoo.
Or maybe there are really scary ghosts here that haunt this pond. Don't be silly. Ghosts don't exist. Don't embarrass our good name.
Hold on. Look, guys. There's something strange there on the mantis's behind. There's a black string-like thing coming out.
It's moving. How disgusting!
It looks sort of like that worm in my doo-doo. You know, the parasite?
Then maybe this is a parasite too.
Fess up. Were you the one that drowned and killed the mantis?
So what if I did? It's been a while since I've been outside, so
Scram and leave me alone. If you don't, then I'll lay eggs inside your bodies too.
Okay. The culprit was the parasite that was inside the praying mantis. And the mystery is solved! The culprit that drove the mantis to jump into the water was none other than the Gordian worm, a parasite. After Gordian worms mate and lay eggs in the water, small insects eat their eggs. And then mantises eat those small insects. So naturally, the worms end up growing inside the mantis's body. When a worm becomes a full-grown adult, it infects the mantis's brain and makes it jump into the water. Once in the water, the Gordian worm comes out and returns back to its watery home.
Jeepers creepers! Do you think they're in me too?
Gordian worms can only survive in insects like praying mantises. That Gordian worm that threatened us was only trying to scare us.
Phew. I guess we were shaking in our boots for nothing then.
It was you. You're the ones that made that poor praying mantis jump into the water.
Who are these bozos?
They're so gross.
My banana peel.
What are you doing? Get away! Get away from me! Kiki, how many times have I told you not to litter?
A can? Why isn't this can in the recycling bin? Who was on trash duty? Well, that's the last of it. Your booger isn't here.
Baba, it'll be faster if you just made yourself another booger.
That's easy for you to say, Molly. I didn't pick my nose for a whole week to make that giant booger.
Who on earth would want to take that disgusting booger ball?
We'll go and look for suspects who might have taken your giant booger. Baba, why don't you go back and take another look?
Will do.
Rabby.
Yuck! How did he make such a huge ball with just the boogers from his nose?
Kiki. Giant booger.
Kiki, you shouldn't be wasting your precious booger like this. From now on, you must cherish every little booger you have, understand?
Giant booger.
Rabby.
Seeing as how the culprit took Baba's giant booger, Our most likely suspect is probably someone that usually eats round things.
Ew! How could you mistake a booger for food? Just thinking about it is gross.
Eat a booger? What do you take me for?
Sorry.
You think I can't tell a booger from food? I can tell just by its smell.
This is a hard one.
This is going to take all day. Ow! This is Baba's giant booger!
Back off! That's my snack that I dropped!
Your snack? We have to protect Baba's booger.
Come back here, you thieves!
Who are you calling thieves? If anyone's a thief, it's you!
No booger under here. No booger here too. No booger here either. Where did my beautiful booger go? Oh! My giant booger! I finally found you. I should hurry and go tell the others.
I never imagined a bird would eat boogers.
Anyway, we've solved the case. So let's open the logbook. The booger has disappeared again.
What?
Who's that?
Hey guys!
Hey, isn't that his giant booger?
Sorry, it was on the floor back at headquarters.
Then what was that booger we found before?
That's it! I've got it! Baba, lift up that rock for us.
The giant booger turned into a bug! A lot of bugs!
That's our culprit. After you two had your booger throwing contest, you put your giant booger inside the box, right?
Yeah, I swear I put it in there.
However, the fact that you found your booger on the floor means that the thing you put in the box wasn't your booger. Instead, it was that critter over there.
What the what?
Not you again. You're the weirdo that put me in that box. Stay away! Oh, Baba, you should be more careful next time.
Sorry.
Now the mystery is solved! The critter that Baba mistook for his booger was a lover of dirt and moist places, the roly-poly. Roly-polies have strong shells, so when they're in danger, they roll up into a hard ball to protect themselves. Roly-polies can sometimes find their way into your homes, so if you run into one, don't mistake it for a booger.
Coco's in danger. Yeah.
Oh, where in the world are we right now? Click.
Molly, how can you take pictures now? We're in this weird place because of you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press anything. Oh no! I think we went way back in time!
What?
Oh?
Those guys must have followed us. You guys keep messing up our investigations. How did you manage to follow us here?
What mess up? We're doing our own investigation to be great detectives. And the Whirly-Burly's Nevi system is always steered toward Coco.
Yuck!
They're the jungle detectives, and they've been following me around every time I get a case.
So then you knew them. Aha! Now I get it. You asked us to investigate with them because these guys were causing problems for you.
You've got it all wrong. I don't need any help investigating. investigating cases. I'm letting you guys tag along.
Tag along?
What's that?
It's humongous!
You're detectives, right? I'm begging you, please find my baby!
Baby?
My baby just disappeared. I've looked everywhere for him. He's all that I have in this world.
Okay, we'll help find your baby for you. Hey, Red Nose, are you gonna help too?
Yeah, I'll help. Let's start investigating. Go, detective!
Hey, Red Nose, you should be honored that I'm letting you investigate with me.
Honored schmonered. You were just waist deep in poo.
What, you Red Nose?
Be quiet!
Velociraptor. It's extremely agile. It's known as the hyena of the forest.
Over there!
I'm sorry, it just sort of came out. Whoa!
Hey, you fart face, you can't do anything right, can you? Nah, 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 nah.
I'm gonna let you have it!
I'm gonna do research on the animals here. Let's go, Molly. Wanna come with? Rabby. Rabby. Hang on, Magnus. It's a flying reptile. Instead of having feathers, it has a wing membrane. Boogungosaurus. It has a long neck, so it can eat leaves that are high up. Ah. Microraptor. It has a small body with stiff feathers on its legs. Let's rest here for a bit, you guys. Okay, then I'm going to take some pictures of the area. Rabby! Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, Molly, do you have any water? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, we just passed by a lake. I'll go back there and get some water.
Hey, Wozos, this is my turf. So, beat it.
Your turf?
That's right. A while ago, I had to chase away some little tyke. And now you guys. Why does everyone keep trespassing onto my turf? Squawk! I told you to scram!
Coco is
In danger.
So the culprit likes to target dead insects.
Hey, guys, I found someone that always hangs out around here when night falls.
Really? Then let's go question him. You're the one that's been taking the dead insects at night, right?
No, I don't eat dead insects, so I would never take their bodies.
Don't you lie. We know all about the rumor, and you're our #1 suspect.
No, it's not me. Actually, last night I saw a guy. He was eating a dead insect.
Tell us who you saw.
No, I can't. If I say anything more, I'm gonna be in trouble. You two, I suggest you guys back off and forget about this case.
The toad is acting really weird.
He seems spooked out about something.
Hey, Pete, someone really dangerous and scary must be living here.
Come on, let's go question our next suspect.
The toad seems scared. Ribbit, maybe he's scared of...
Scared of who? Who is it?
Last night, a pal of mine was out hunting and he got hurt in the mouth real bad. Ribbit. Now he's bedridden and can't eat at all. Ribbit.
Really?
I heard he was attacked by a powerful insect. Ribbit.
A powerful insect, you say? Like these guys? Let's all split up and investigate the area.
Rabby.
There's a dangerous insect that has both the toad and frog scared, huh? Let's be careful and stake the place out, men.
Safety first!
Where are you?
It's a little spooky here.
I see traces of bite marks here. Who's there?
Are you okay?
Pete! Be careful. There's a bomb.
A bomb?
What do we do now?
We have to catch the nasty culprit that did this to Pete.
You're right. We'll be okay if we stick together.
Who goes there?
Heave ho! Heave ho!
Freeze or else!
Who are you to bark orders at me?
You attacked our friend Pete, didn't you? Yup.
How dare you threaten me? I'm gonna make you pay!
Watch out!
Captain!
Now, the mystery is solved! Run for your lives!
The culprit was a beetle called the bombardier beetle. The dead insects were disappearing because it was eating all of them. Because it likes to eat dead insects, it's been nicknamed the janitor of the forest. The bombardier beetle has a gland that makes toxic gas. At lightning speed, it can blast out toxic gas that's 100 degrees Celsius hot. So if you run into one, it's a good idea to leave it alone. That's why you shouldn't mess with me.
Am I shaking right now?
Suspect, snake. On mountains, by water. His stomping grounds are varied, so we don't know where his current address is. This guy swallows everything whole. In other words, with its large mouth, it's the lizard's natural enemy.
Let's go and find him. We have to close the case.
But we don't know where he is. Let's take a look at the map. Compared to the other places, this spot had the most tails. I bet that the snake is most likely somewhere here. Coco!
Hey, Snake, if you eat us, you're gonna get really bad breath. We haven't washed in days. And forget about brushing our teeth. Every female snake will think you stink and won't mate with you. I swear, we're not delicious at all.
A lizard! It's a lizard!
There he is!
It got caught!
The tail is...
The tail's moving, Captain!
The mystery is...
Oh, the mystery is...
It's solved!
Oh no, my logbook!
Apparently, it wasn't a serial case, and no one was eating lizards and leaving the tails behind. The tails were actually left by the Korean lizard, who was fleeing from danger.
When we're in danger, we drop our tails on our own. Our detached tails flop around and they startle our enemies. While they're distracted by our tails, we make our escape. This is our defense mechanism.
That's one cool defense mechanism, you!
Losing your tail must really hurt.
Don't worry, I just need to lay out in the sun. Soon, a new tail will grow in place of the old one.
Hey, there's a grain of rice still in here. I bet somebody ate all the good stuff inside and threw away the leaf.
This isn't a grain of rice, it's an egg.
Egg? So then, it's an egg roll? Anyway, the culprit still ate everything inside.
Seeing how he left just the leaf, the culprit must not like vegetables.
Someone who doesn't like vegetables. Coco, was it you?
It wasn't me. If it were, I wouldn't have made the wrap in the first place. I wouldn't bother with it at all.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, hey look! There's another leaf roll over there!
This one's empty inside too, except for a single egg. There's another leaf roll on the ground.
There's one here too!
Wow, another one! Why would someone make so many if they weren't going to eat them?
No, these are all the same kind of leaf.
Oh, you're right!
If that's the case, maybe...
They're from this tree? Rabby!
It's yummy.
The culprit must like eating the meat that's inside the rolls. In that case, all we have to do is make a whole bunch and wait. Lunchtime's almost over. Gentlemen, let's hurry and start rolling.
Yes, sir!
I knew it. The leaves we found look exactly like these leaves. Oh, those leaves!
Those leaves have been cut off!
For sure, someone has been cutting leaves off this tree and making leaf rolls with them. Detectives, let's investigate this tree thoroughly. The critters that lived on the tree were a frog, a lizard, and a stag beetle.
You think I did what? Oh, why would I do that? I wouldn't make something and then just throw it away. Ribbit!
I like to eat insects. Why would I bother making a leaf roll?
That's what I said!
I'm too busy sucking out tree sap. I don't have time to make leaf rolls.
Now stop pestering me before I bite you with my jaws.
Not you guys again. We're investigating over here, so don't bother us.
I see you're nervous that us jungle detectives will solve the case before you.
If anyone's solving this case, it's us.
We're gonna solve the case first!
Solve the case first!
Pete! I just questioned some animals in the area, and they said a damselfly saw some critter walking on the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is this damselfly right now?
They said he went into the forest to play just now. If we hurry, I'm sure we can catch up with him.
All right. To the forest. Move out!
Kiki, wake up. Shoot your blaster. Hurry.
Banana blaster!
Coco!
That was a boo-boo!
What if my precious Coco got seriously hurt?
I only shot because you told me to.
I wanted you to shoot at Red Nose. I didn't want you to knock down my Coco.
Rabby!
What? You found another witness!
The insect that you saw before, how did it walk on the water and hunt for prey?
It sort of slid by. It darted around everywhere. It was pretty fast.
Really?
Were you able to get a look at its legs? Were they long or short?
It moved so fast I couldn't see.
I'm guessing it had long legs so it could walk around faster.
I think it did. Anyway, its body was thin like mine.
Thin body?
By chance, did you see a Shaolin scroll?
I don't think so.
The mystery is solved!